The Commissioner of Police is promising free and fair elections as we are hours away from Decision Day 2017. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Chris Saunders. In a matter of hours, Bahamians will head to the polls to decide who will lead the country for the next 5 years. And the Royal Bahamas Police Force will play a major role in ensuring safety and security throughout the election process. Clint Watson talked to the Commissioner of Police on their action plan for tomorrow.
The Royal Bahamas Police Force is assuring residents that they can go about their normal duties on Election Day and exercise their constitutional right to vote.
We have all police officers on the front lines. We've closed all of our 9-to-5 offices. All of those back offices have been closed, and officers of front lines all across the Bahamas.
Commissioner of Police Alison Greenslade says he and his senior officers have prepared an election order and will be operating by that throughout the election process. He says they are paying particular attention to the movement of ballot boxes.
No ballot boxes in this country are going to be moved unless a senior police officer is with those ballot boxes, along with the appropriate person named that we have by the Parliamentary Commissioner acting.
The Commissioner met with the acting Parliamentary Commissioner Charles Aubrey, consultants Sterling Hall and Harrison Thompson.
The officers were able to ask questions to clarify any issues in what we perceive to be gray areas. As I speak to you, there are no gray areas. We are 100% certain as to what our role is on Election Day as a law enforcement agency, and we will execute our duties proficiently.
And while many people may not have to work, he cautioned residents.
And I don't want people from the outside of this country and people inside who are doomsday prophet to try to plant via social media or any other medium this issue of distrust and potentials for problem. Every single officer is on the streets tomorrow. The officers that are very calm and polite, and then I have some officers out there who are prepared to do within the law what is required if somebody perceives that they can take over anything. We're not going to allow that.
The police commissioner also noted that the ban of liquor sales will be strictly enforced.
All liquor stores will be closed, and I send this clarion call out to the Bahamas, across the Bahamas, between the hours of 8 and 6 during the time of the polls on Election Day. That is law. I have no wiggle room. I am not going to be nice to anybody. Officers are going to do their jobs. If we find you doing that, we're going to arrest you. I'm not issuing warnings.
And while they will be called to duty, the commissioner says his officers no doubt are excited and have their preferences, but he noted they are obligated to remain professional.
At rallies tonight and tomorrow, I expect police officers to govern themselves properly. I'm going to do my best to encourage them to stay on the right track.
And as Bahamians exercise their constitutional right, Commissioner Greenslade is encouraging everyone that while you can have fun doing it, to exercise responsibility and security, knowing that officers will be out and about in full to ensure that everyone is safe on Election Day. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.
180,000 Bahamians are eligible to voice their choice tomorrow. And up to today, a number of them were still collecting their voters' cards. Janae Noel Ferguson talked to a few of them.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of voters' cards are left to be picked up here at the Parliamentary Registration Department. We heard from those waiting online on their thoughts one day before they head to the polls.
I feel kind of good about it. With the election, I just wish to choose the right person. Whoever rules the country, I just hope that they do well.
For first-time voter Talia Duncombe, she appears not to be overly concerned about Wednesday's vote. She, like many others waiting to pick up their voters' cards, are hoping that whomever is elected on May 10th would make the best decisions in the best interests of the country. Now, as she prepares to ink her thumb for the first time, her father, Michael Duncombe, said that while some may be taking this election for granted, this one, he said, will be pivotal.
Every election process is important. Everyone. It's a privilege to vote, to be able to vote. So everybody should take it serious, every last one, not just this one.
But there is also uncertainty among the electorate following the chaos that unfolded during the advance poll last week Wednesday. Edwin Damas shared his concerns.
I'm not comfortable about a lot of things, especially how the police elections went the other day, or their voting process went the other day. So I don't know if this is another Trump situation where the election may supposed to go one way, but then next thing you know, you hear another thing. So anyway, I mean, in everything, give God thanks, and let's just do what we have to do and see how it goes.
Meanwhile, other voters noted that there is one thing that Bahamians enjoy more than Junkanoo, and that's politics. They're looking forward to tomorrow's vote.
My daughter didn't pick up her card, so I have to make sure that she votes tomorrow. This election is too important. She will not get it, so I will get it for her. I've got mine a long time ago, so it's very important. Every vote counts, and it's about winning and getting this country back.
They didn't do anything in the last 5 years. I think that's why she have a change. Give somebody else a chance.
I hope tomorrow everything be blissful and everything goes smooth for everybody. No problems or nothing like that. I think this one could be good. This one could be excellent this year.
And with voter cards in hand, these residents say they're ready to cast their votes when the polls open at 8 a.m. Chennai Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.